morning, this is Dan from Morrison Meadows. I know it's dark, but it's supposed to be hot, so I'm out working early. So my weekly update. No more lambs. Soon though. I think the ewes are gonna explode. Anyway. The goat's a pain in the butt. He's constantly getting out, so any goat people suggestions on how to keep him in. His fences are 4.5 to 5 foot tall. Jumps them like nothing. So any suggestions, go for it. So kind of what I'm doing today, I'll just show you. It's kind of half done because I didn't even think about showing you. So let me turn on the light. So all this hay that the ewes haven't ate, and poop and pee, I'm scooping it up in there, going in there for winter. This will probably be the last day the ewes are out on pasture. I don't think you guys can see them. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna finish this up, show you the finished product, because I don't think you guys want to watch me scoop poop and hay and all that stuff. Then probably go show you feeding the bottle calf, the micro mini high park, and go from there. So job number 1, clean up all this poop and hay. Then go dump it, get rid of it. Job 2, feed the calf. Job, try to figure out how to keep the goat. So yeah. So it's feeding time with our micro mini high park. Vanilla Bean is what he is named. He's been an interesting character on the farm. So here we go. So growing up, had cows. We didn't do a ton of bottle calves unless it was a 4-H project. And when we did do bottle calves, at 2 months old, they were feeding twice a day, 2 quarts, if I remember correctly. It's been 25 years-ish, maybe. And so, I don't know, just not thinking the micro size of this cow, he'd be at that point too, at 2 months old. So we tried that when we first brought him home. He ate good that first night, but then he didn't eat the next morning. So then we adjusted to 1 quart a day, or 1 quart twice a day, and he acted really hungry. So then we did 1 quart 3 times a day, and he was doing pretty good on that, but he's been having scours, and with my wife being the nervous Nelly that she is, she called the vet, got some medicine, and I guess it was quite a scene when I was at work and they were trying to give the calf the medicine. Between my mother-in-law, my wife, and my sister-in-law's boyfriend, they couldn't get the shot given. So they had to go get more, and when I got home, I had to give it a shot, and then now we're giving it an oral dose of, I don't remember what it's called, and the scours are still there, but, we also had to give it some electrolytes, and, but his energy is a lot better, romping around. So if there's any Hardy Park breeders that happen to be watching this, and you did bottle calves, kind of let me know what a High Park micro mini should be eating at this age and how often and all that stuff. Got it on creep feed, but he doesn't ever touch it. Oh my god, you're breaking my arm today. Today I shoot a video of you. Sorry. Hey, that's my hand. today I shoot a video of him. He's ornerier than ever, pulling extra hard on the video, or on the bottle. But anyway, any High Park breeders out there, just kind of let me know how much I should be doing with him. Right now, since we've had the meds in him for a couple days, we've kind of gone up to 1.5 quarts, 3 times a day. And morning and night he eats it all, but noon he only eats 1 quart. So I don't know. I could be way off base here, not remembering right from 25 years ago, which is a great possibility. And I mean, obviously we always had full-size cows. So Mr. Bull here, Mr. Vanilla Bean, is neighbors to Mr. Goat. And Mr. Goat likes to jump this fence into here and jump this fence out. And he's like a freaking dog though, because let's say here, he just wanders the yard and then he'll run after you and he'll play with the dogs. You go, oh, you're about done, Mr. Vanilla Bean, a little bit left. See, now he's gonna act like he wants more, but if I would go get some more, he would run away and wouldn't eat it. So I feel like we're on about the right path. Right, Mr. Vanilla Bean? On how often we feed him and how much we feed him. Hey, there's our farm cat. That thinks he's indoor, outdoor. He's a good birder cat. He kills a lot of birds and mice. So here's Mr. Goat. Oh, looks kind of evil with the red eyes going on. So he needs balls to figure it out because he does not like to eat hay. Yeah, him and Mr. Ram are something special. I'll go show you Mr. Ram. Mr. Ram does not like to eat hay. And kind of my biggest concern with my sheep is going to come this week, because we're supposed to get that South Dakota weather where days are hot, nights are freaking cold. We're supposed to get down close to freezing. And yeah, he's a year old, but Mr. Year Old grew up in Kentucky, and I don't know what temperature's like in Kentucky, but I don't think they get as cold as here in South Dakota. And he also does not like to eat hay. Well, like I said, he has to figure that out because, oh, let me shut my light off so it's not blinding you. But yeah, if he doesn't figure that out, he's gonna be hungry this winter. And then also 2 of my ewes are from Texas, and I know they don't get snow, so I have a feeling it might be a bit of a struggle for them. I guess I can go show you my finished scoop job. Sorry about the wind again. If the wind stopped blowing, we'd fall over here in South Dakota. So yeah, a little worried about some of those ewes. So I'm just gonna watch them extra close when it gets real cold. I really hope the weather stops going from, like, this week was 90s and then next week we're going close to freezing, because that's the not so much fun time of the year. And I don't want to be constantly giving sheep shots because they're sick. So got most of it. That side looks a lot drier because I kind of had it scooped up in piles earlier this week. Maybe do a little bit more over there. It was just time to feed the cow. Try to keep it on a schedule because that's what I was taught growing up. Oh, cat's following me around. It's like I don't know, one of my wife's friends call us the funny farm because we're getting so much of everything, and that's whatever. But we have a cat that acts like a dog, a goat that acts like a dog. Yeah. I don't know what much else to talk about. Garden, haven't touched forever. I'm sure there's tomatoes out there I could go pick. It's just, yeah. Well, I'm gonna step out of the wind here quick. So, till next time, do the fun YouTube stuff, like, click, and subscribe. So, see you later.